That way people get their notifications to come in. So good morning. I have some music playing while I wait for people to come on in. Hey, good morning, Goldilocks. Oh, thank you, Goldilocks. I hope you do too. Oh, you got to tell me how things are going. If you end up seeing that psychic. All right, we're going to start right now. Welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is a live all about all zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. We're going to do all 12 readings plus 2 bonus readings, so 14 oracle readings altogether. They'll be compact, but it'll be worth the listen, okay? So if you're new to my channel or returning, thank you, and you're always welcome, okay? I always have timestamps down below in the description box and comment area after this live is done. So heads up with that. So we're going to look into your no contact situation, okay? So this will be cool. We'll get you where you need to go, whether or not you want to keep on having no contact or not, okay? All right. Shuffle the deck and then we'll get started. Ooh, cool, Goldilocks. I hope you get it. Good morning, Lone Wolf. Thank you for the compliments, Lone Wolf. It's always good to finally find a nice place to live. So I really hope you get it, Goldilocks. One more shuffle. All right, Aries, let's look into your no contact situation, okay? So what's coming up for Aries in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th through November 16th. Garden in the Gate. Woman holding a coin. Ooh, caring connections. Appreciation. And yin and yang in reverse. Clarify. Garden in the Gate. Caring connections and appreciation upright. Windfall. Caution. Work smart. Ooh, silence. All right, Aries. Your challenge in this no contact situation, Aries, is to be grounded, stable, and solid here as you keep on moving forward, because the situation of your no contact with your person is going through a transformation where things are going to go into a positive cycle with your no contact person, okay? Yippee! They're coming towards you slowly. That's why. This is why they got the caution card. And they're coming slowly in order to have a connection with you, okay? Whether it's friendship or relationship. You'll know when they start getting in contact with you where you're going to stand with them. And, okay? So, yeah, they're going to be still watching you, Aries, I get on social media if you're posting, okay? Here in the near future, there's going to be appreciation between you two as this situation goes through a change. And I say 3 transformations in your no contact situation. And yes, you two are going through your own transformations, okay, Aries? Where you guys are focused on working smart here in your guys' situation, not hard. Where it's not draining you or them. I feel like you guys are here in the near future working on your own professional life, okay, Aries? But here in the end, where it leads to is still a no contact situation, mainly because you both are building on your own. This new start of feeling secure between you two. Okay? It's not a bad thing of there being silence between you two, because if you share too much about what's going on in your guys' situation with others, there's just people around you that are not trustworthy, okay, Aries? And you need to know why that silence is. It's not like this partnership between you and this silent situation with this person is going to end, okay? All right, we're going to see, Aries, who this person is, okay? I'll do one card for females and males, okay? So give me one card for Aries, females, what their no contact situation person is in this reading, and second card for male Aries. Females, this is a person that likes speaking really loud about how they feel. This is a person that is not afraid to say what they need to say, but not in a harsh way, okay, Aries? But yeah, they like to speak their truth. And I feel like this person will come up and when they're ready to make contact with you, okay? Without any hesitation or fear, but with no hostility. You're needing to see that, okay? All right. Males. This is a person, male Aries, okay? Give me a heads up. This is a person that is a jealous person. Whoever your no contact situation, Aries males, is someone who is dealing with lack and envy and jealous energy here. Okay? That's your no contact person. Okay? They come up as this. All right? You're needing to see that. So if you're dealing with someone who is feeling secure, I'm not talking about that person, okay, Aries males. I'm talking about someone who's jealous, envious, all that stuff, okay? It's because they don't want to see you get away. Okay? That's what got channeled in. They don't want to see you get away. Okay? All right. Aries, that's your reading. But I'm going to ask one more question before we end it out. So what can Aries, males and females, take away from this reading? Voyage to the heart, Aries. Love flows through you and to you. Okay? So that means you don't need to take any kind of action, okay? Because love flows through you into you, okay? It's something I am practicing in order for, because tis the season, this is that season, Aries, to mend, heal, and release, okay? So you're taking a voyage to your heart, really understanding what you want here in this situation, whether you want to release it, mend it, or that, and just trust yourself. I feel like you are. You're going to keep on moving forward in order to understand if there's any burdens here in this situation you want to carry. Because you'll know if you want to still carry this no contact situation with me, Aries, males and females. To be very honest, I let it go. If the person doesn't want to have any contact with me, I let it go. And if it, to be very honest, is like what is meant for you will stay. Okay? We all got to learn it. So you're going to understand what is meant for you and what you want to still carry. Okay? Big hugs, Aries. Ooh, Goldilocks said my Aries contact me yesterday. And yeah, from now on, I'm learning to talk less and stop talking on to my friends because they're not even my friends. They just keep trying to compete with me. Yeah, that's frenemies right there, Goldilocks. I had to get rid of, and I love, this person was like a sister from another mister. I had to let her go because I assessed the situation and was wondering why that she was bringing me that in and then pushing me away and then wanting me to change for her so I can meet her needs. But then when it came down to wanting just the bare minimum, and here I called her a sister more than a best friend because she been in my life for a very long time, and we've been close through really hard situations, and she never showed that she was a friend of me until I got in contact with her, and I realized, I was like, she's changed drastically. She used to be like a very popular person in high school, and now she's gotten to be a bigger girl and overworking, having health issues, having hair fall out, and all that stuff. Of course, I'm going to be there for her. But then I found out as I kept on trying to see if this sisterhood would grow, I found out instead of having a sisterhood with her, she was being a frenemy towards me. And I was there like, what the hell, But I had to learn that in order to start teaching people that it's okay to let go, even if it's years of friendship, because it's ran its course. Holding on to it would be the detriment of you and her like me and her growth. So I didn't want to do that and hold on to a situation that was going nowhere. She was literally like telling me in her own way that she can't even nurture a friendship anymore because she chose her job over everything else. It was just really sad that I had to let her go. So I mourned it like a death and just let it lie where it needed to. Thank you, Goldilocks. She said, yes, they are, and I don't like it, and I can't deal with it no more. I'm sorry this too much. I was like that with my friends no more. I get all the new ones. They do too much, try too hard to put me down, and I just laugh. Yeah, you gotta laugh it off in the end. I forgave her because I didn't want to carry any resentment, anger about it. I was more, or even just sadness, you know? And I get emotional right now because I will never have any enemies, but I will never put myself through a friendship or a frenemy or any kind of bullcrap like that no more. Because it was really sad and one sided. And then in the end, she tried to justify when I was going through some hard times in high school. And I told her she was there for me. And she had the gall to say that I was using her. And I said, no, you were around at the perfect time and the perfect moment to get me out of a very horrible environment I was living in when I was in high school. And I needed that because I needed to be happy. I needed to be sociable. I didn't need to be stuck in that environment. And I said, you helped me. You saved me in those moments, and I'm very appreciative. But someone like that, she literally just took it the wrong way and tried to be very weird about it. And I sat back and I talked to one of my friends about it. I even meditated on it, and I came to realize I was like, it wasn't me, you know, because I was there through some very bad times she went through in her household and stuff as well. We were there for each other. That's what best friends do. But she was not used to that because she still holds on to a lot of high school friends that she doesn't really connect with, but she competes with, and she thinks that's what friendship is and sisterhood is, and it's not. So she had to learn a big hard lesson when I finally said enough is enough and I cut contact with her. They're paying for readings as if they got money. You live in the projects and I'm at home owner. Sorry, I have more money. I own my own business. Yes, let them go. Agreed. Yeah, they're trying hard and I don't care about what they got going on. You don't do anything for me but what you do in life. Yes. That is so sad. Yep. This is why I try to do these readings so that way it empowers people not to be stuck in a no contact situation for very long, you know, and make a decisive decision if they want to recommit to contact or just let it go, you know. Thanks for understanding, Goldilocks. All right, so let's go to the next reading, and that's Taurus's. So what's coming up for Tauruses in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to November 16th? Action in reverse. Man holding a heart. Community. Journey. Anxiety. Clarify action in reverse and community and journey upright. Money manager. Peacemaker. Unexpected. Silence. Your challenge in this situation, Taurus, is to be solid and stable here in your emotions, okay, towards your no contact person, because they're going to come towards you when the time right to make peace with you, okay? I don't feel like it's in November to November 10th to the 16th, okay? Okay. Only because they're dealing with managing their money right now. But they'll be coming towards you in the community, like when you go out and about, okay? Tauruses. So you're getting a heads up here in the near future of tackling things in advance and preparing for something unexpected here, especially in your money, all right? So that way, this situation doesn't make you want to spend money in order to meet your emotional needs because of this situation stressing you out. This is why you got anxiety and silence, Taurus, in the end. You're going to need to keep silent here because there's not a lot of people around you that are trustworthy. You're just needing to deal with this anxiety and worry about your no contact situation on your own by using your power of meditation to filter out and rebalance yourself out of anxiety and worry, and using your self-care regimen to just be consistent with it, and then you will conquer anxiety about this situation, okay? And also avoid any kind of deceit and financial constraints, all right? No contact situations can stress the hell out of anybody, Tauruses, so this is why I bring these things up, so that way you're investing in your balance and not your anxiety and worry, okay? So what can Tauruses take away from their reading? One card, please. Wandering path, enjoy your journey, okay? And when they come in, confront the situation with balance, okay? But I feel like you're going to dig deep and really uncover a lot of treasure within inside you next, okay? Now, who's this person Tauruses are here for in their no contact situation? First card for females, second card for males. Females, this is a person that understands their desires and how they feel about you. This is a person, yes, that wants to create with you. But I feel as though it's only friendship. Okay? Got the Magician in the mirror. Males, this is a person that is indecisive. Okay? Tauruses, males. Your person that you're in no contact with. Got indecision. I don't feel like it's going to lead anywhere, Taurus males, because of their indecision about where they want to go with you. Okay? So I'm giving you a heads up so that way you're nurturing yourself and not this no contact situation anymore. Because as you find this situation to be so important to you, you need to understand you're just as important as what you do in this situation, okay? So invest in yourself because that's going to be worthwhile than a stress, a headache, from this situation. Big hugs, Tauruses. That's your reading. Now let's move on to Geminis. Oh, you're welcome, Goldilocks. She said you're welcome. Thank you for always being there for me and not judging me. It means a lot. I appreciate that big time. I know a Taurus is really going through, and I pulled the card and it said that they're suffering in silence. Yep. People really need to understand when you're suffering in silence, it's like you're punishing yourself. It really is, by throwing yourself in a mental prison. And this is why I advocate that you can do so much better of investing in yourself instead of a situation that throws you in a mental prison. You can flip the script at any time with your free will. And not a lot of readers talk about that a whole lot. In order to change their situation, it's only because it would change the total reading. Yeah, it would change the total reading that they just did. This is why I try to advocate for readers that do oracle, different divination tools, that they upgrade to not just being oracle and tarot readers and different kinds of healers and mediums and psychics, that they become healers in their practices, because that's what we need in our society right now. It's going through a huge evolution with not surviving anymore, but thriving. And I've been trying to put that awareness out for everybody to know. And I have to be a broken record about it because people are forgetting that's what the hell is going on, of why you've been seeing and experiencing and being more aware of the changes that are going on. So yeah, pretty intense sometimes too. Oopsie, not. So let's go to Gemini now. So what's coming up for Geminis in their no contact situation for their person in November 10th through November 16th? Fifth chakra archangel Gabriel in reverse. Angel of strength. Temple path. Broken heart in reverse. That's a great sign. And the thinking woman in reverse. Clarify. Fifth chakra. And broken heart in reverse, and the temple path upright. Retail. Investment. Mechanic. And setbacks. All right, Geminis. In your no contact situation, you're being challenged to have strength, not to keep it all in, okay, to have strength, to not break down and go into a depression, okay, about this, not stressing out about this anymore, okay? Because your no contact situation, well, you need to understand how you can save time and energy here in this situation. They're going to come towards you with a huge investment that's going to change your life, okay? Here in the near future, you're going to be fixing things and all that here in the situation with them and overcoming heartbreak. Yeah, Geminis, overcoming heartbreak with your no contact situation, which is that's in the near future, okay? Which is going to hit to the next stage if there are going to be setbacks because this person has to do things different. They have to, they don't have the clarity. So they're going to take a moment, okay, in order to understand what the setbacks is of why it's not going to the next stage. So you're needing to have strength, not to break down, okay, in this situation, but to have strength to talk to them and let them know why there's setbacks here in the situation between you two. So they understand very clearly what the hell is going on of why it's not hitting to the next phase of your no contact situation. You get what I mean? You just need to know if they're going to be committal or not towards you, Geminis. Okay? There is such thing as speaking your truth without it cutting. Okay? So exercise compassion when you speak. Okay? You're going to be bestowed the grace that you need in the situation. As long as you're balanced, okay? Because you got this. You just need to trust yourself, okay, Geminis? To speak your truth with your no contact person, okay? All right, so please give me who this person is in Gemini's reading. Their no contact person. First card for females, Geminis. Second card for male Geminis. Female Geminis, this is an awakened person. This is a person that's going to want a new start with you. I just don't feel like they're your wish fulfillment, though. And you'll just know if they are or they're not, okay, Gemini females, because your wish fulfillment is someone who's committal. Right? Wink, wink, nudge. That's the Gemini group I'm talking to, the ones that want commitment. Sorry about the ones that don't, okay? Not talking to you. This is why I do crystal clear kind of messages, so I'm not leading anybody on, okay? Because that's bullcrap. Anyway, to lead anybody on, you know what I mean, Geminis and viewers? All right, Gemini males, this is a person in your no contact situation that is not stuck or in a mental prison about this situation. They know exactly what they want. Okay? They just don't really speak it. Come on, Geminis. I get action too fast. This is a person that goes too fast with things. Gemini males. I'm talking about that person, okay? Got all tied up in reverse. So, what can Geminis take away from this reading? Passion and pleasure. Savor your life. Don't be stuck in this situation far too long because there's so much more to experience here in life. Yep, your passion and your pleasure, okay? I'm not saying to go hoe yourself out, okay, Geminis? Hopefully that made yourself laugh. There's no hoes in this house. There's no hoes in this house. Yeah, Geminis. Talking to you, those non-hoish hoes. No, I'm just kidding. No hoes is what I'm trying to say. So savor your life. Go and have fun with family and friends, or have karaoke night at your home. You know, bust a move. Just don't break a hip, okay? Please and thank you. Hey, that's your reading, Geminis. Big hugs, and I'll see you later, okay? Oh yeah, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, let's move on to Cancers. Oh, sheesh. Fortunately, I have 9 people watching me on YouTube, and they talk on fake pages. Yep. One thing I realize about YouTube is you'll have people watch you, you'll have bots that subscribe to you, and it's just best to keep on nurturing and not worry about your view count, your subscriber count, and just enjoy what you're putting out there in your content. And you'll have your time and your moments where things work out. You'll glow up and show up, and you'll go to the next level if it's meant for you in that time and place. I used to freaking just get so stressed out of, oh, I need this many subscribers. I need this much watch time and all this stuff. Just keep on enjoying your journey, because people feel that, recognize that, and understand that. And your tribe will come to you. I have so many people that are different in my tribe. I'm just like, yippee! When I'm able to, talk with them and whatnot on these lives. And you're one of them, Goldilocks. You're awesome. And the viewers that are watching me, thank you too. All right, so Cancers, what's coming up for Cancers in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th through November 16th? Indecision. Woman holding a heart. Ooh, the Garden and the Gates in reverse. Thinking woman. And woo! What Cancers? What door to romance? Cha-ching! Yippee for Cancers. Can we do a happy dance, Cancers? Because in the end, that's what's going to matter. Okay? Clarify in the upright, and the thinking woman, and the Garden and the Gate in reverse. Perfection, life purpose, activation, investment, cha-ching. In the end, it is what matters, okay, Cancers? Remember that, too, while we do your reading. All right, so your challenge through your no contact situation from November 10th to the 16th, Cancers, males and females, is to be emotionally stable here, okay? Because you're going to be going through a transformation being emotionally stable here, okay? So it's long lasting, all right? Very cool. Because in the situation, It's going through a transformation between you and this person out of perfectionism. Yep, I said it. Yippee! Who wants perfectionism in the situation? Causes mental prison and imbalances. You know what I'm saying, Cancers? Now, the action your person's going to take towards you, well, they're going to come out of their comfort zone here in order to express what it is that needs, like, any ideas and inspiration for you guys to be in contact. I get you guys watch each other on social media. Okay, Cancers? Yes, you do. You watch each other on social media. So you just need to ask for what you need here. Okay? You just need to ask what you need here in this situation, Cancers. Because what they need balance here in the situation between you two. They're not asking for perfectionism, Cancers, okay? They're asking that in order to have a new start between you two, that you just take it one step at a time to have a new beginning with each other and in romance, okay? While you still are nurturing yourselves and moving towards your goals one step at a time, okay? And let it naturally develop, okay? Without any hesitation or fear, and there being that open communication, okay? Between you two. Very simple, right, Cancers? Because here in the near future, you both are going to be going through a transformation in order to activate and upgrade your guys' self. That way you keep on seeing clearly and understanding each other here. Which is after that activation and upgrading yourself by using your power meditation and your self-care regimen, that's when you guys are going to be unlocking the next stage. Okay? This investment in your guys' self is what's going to help things unlock in order to understand how to invest in each other. This was just an idea in order to finally hit that activation in the near future, okay? Very cool. Because here comes that new beginning in romance between you and that no contact situation and that investment. You guys are going to both equally put in the effort, okay, Cancers? Oh, yeah. Things are going to grow because you both are going to put in the effort, okay? So let's ask the next question, Cancers, because this is a damn good reading for a no contact reading. And we don't get these readings here all that much. Here, so yippee, huge victory, okay? So, who is Cancer's no contact situation with in this reading? First card for females, second card for males. Females. The no contact situation person that you're inquiring about in this reading, female Cancers, is someone that has a storm of brewing within inside them about your situation. A little bit of dramatic at times is what I get. But they try to keep their composure around you and pick and choose their battles is what I get too. Okay, I'm talking about that person. Now, male Cancers, this is someone that does not want to deceive you in any effing way. And every single time they come towards you is to let you know what's up without any hesitation or fear or any kind of deceit. Deceit in reverse. That's a effing good sign, huh, Cancer males? Because this is a person that wants to make sure that things are crystal clear between you two, okay? This is a person I also get channeled in that does not advocate any kind of deceit in their life either. Because they've gone through enough with deceit too. Just like you, Cancers, males. Okay? That's that person I'm talking about, okay, Cancers? Males. So what can Cancers take away from this reading? Woo! I love this. Navigate by the stars. Follow your bliss, your happiness. That love within inside you, Cancers, males and females. Because man, it's going to help you in silence. Peace prevails. So you're going to be, I feel like you're going to follow this happiness. And then you're going to start sitting down and planning and having that peace of mind and balance in order to know what you're going to do next, because you're going to trust yourself, Cancers. Okay, in general, Cancers, you're going to trust yourself in this situation. And I'm all for it. Because when you trust yourself, you're able to trust others and really navigate life in such a different way. Not so much in the intellectual, it'll be a balance between intellectual, intuition, divine genius, all that good stuff with strength, perseverance, inspiration, all that good stuff. Okay, so that's your reading, Cancers. Okay, really hope it helps. Big hugs. Okay, I'll see you later. Now let's move on to Leos. Yeah. Did you look into the evil eye and what it really means? It means so different in different cultures. Like, I know in, what is it? Japanese culture is like a pretty bad thing. And then gypsy culture, it's actually a really good thing to wear an evil eye. And I think some Italian or Sicilian culture too. I'm talking to people in the chat as well. Gotta keep this lively. It's just one of those days, you know? All right, so what's coming up for Leos in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to November 16th? Broken heart in reverse. Woman holding a coin. Seventh chakra upright. Sixth chakra in reverse. And whoo, deceit. Wah, wah. It's okay, Leos. That's okay, man. We're going to see what's going on. Okay. You guys loving that Scarface movie? I haven't seen that in years. Okay, man. Clarify broken heart in reverse and sixth chakra in reverse, alongside seventh chakra upright. Work smart. Windfall. Caution. Precocious. Okay. All right, Leos, here in your no contact situation, your challenge from November 10th to the 16th is to be grounded, stable, and solid, okay? Not all be up in your head, not faking it to making it in any kind of way, especially here in the situation, okay? Because this situation between you two, you both are overcoming heartbreak because you're going to see and feel that heartbreak here in the situation is no good. It leaves everybody, well, sucky, okay? Their action they're going to take towards you next is they're going to use their intuition and their spirituality before they make any kind of contact with you, because they feel like things are going to come into a positive cycle here very soon between you two. This is a very intuitive person, very spiritual person, okay? You need to know that, okay? Because they're not coming towards you with any bullshit, okay? They're trusting themselves around you, okay? So here in the near future, there is going to be caution between you two, because things are still very uncertain of whether or not you want to have some kind of romance with them, okay? And it's okay, Leos, if you don't are very uncertain about it, especially if you've gone through a romantic situation and you're still healing from it, okay? Or you just can't trust somebody right now because you're healing your trust with inside you first, okay? What's going to happen after this, you guys taking it slow with each other? It's going to lead to you facing any kind of deceit within inside you of whether or not you want a new start with them in romance, okay? So you're going to hit some highs and lows through this deceit within inside you about if you want a new beginning to start nurturing any kind of intimacy with them, okay? And it, like I said, Leos, if you're like, no, I'm getting over through some things and I'd rather have a wham bam thank you ma'am situation, that's cool. But you got to know, not a lot of people are up for that stuff. It leads to STDs. This is why I don't do it. And it leads to more trauma, because all you're doing is running from how you truly feel. And you're creating more of that void within inside you instead of facing how you truly feel about the hurt and the pain, not this person that you have a no contact situation from. It's from some people in the past that caused that in the situation with you. Okay? And you're needing to deal with what's going on, that hurt and the pain within inside you about it, okay? So that way you finally feel that relief, okay? And then that right person will be at that right time to come on in, or for you to take action towards Leo males, okay? It's how I feel in the situation of seeing your, okay? Don't give in to any kind of deceit within inside you, but what you truly want from this person, no contact person, or you're just leading them on and yourself on, it's causing more pain between you two. And I'm sure you don't want that, Leos, because I got enough Leos in my life to know that you guys are very lovable, very caring, like any human being that goes through shit, you know? So choose wisely here, okay? Now, who's this person? Leos they're in a no contact situation with, and up in their reading. Here. First card, female Leos. Second card, male Leos. Females, this is a person, female Leos. This is a person that is not superficial, that wants love. They're just being patient about it, Leo females. It's what I get of your no contact person, okay? Angel of love. Now, male Leos, this is a person that knows what their desires are here in the situation, okay? Is emotionally stable, that is wanting to create a romantic situation and is in their power to grow and expand. Yes, this is a person in their power. Magician in the mirror. They always, this is a person too, I get channeled in that solves issues in order to have always movement and growth in their life and people around them. Okay, Leo males, that's that person. Okay. Now, what can Leos take away from this reading? Distant thunder, clear the air. And you'll just know what kind of air you need to clear. Either mending, healing, or releasing this situation. This is why you're not needing to give into this deceit within inside you about what you want, Leos, from your no contact person. Because once you clear the air with this no contact situation person, okay, Leos, success expands your life next. You'll be opening those doors. So whatever you choose in this situation will be correct. Okay? So trust yourself. Always, now, and forever, okay? So that's your reading, Leos. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you later. Let's move on to Virgos next. Don't date nor sleep around. It'll be... It's been sent March. No kidding, Goldilocks. Hey, Goldilocks, you're in Aries, right? All right, so what's coming up for Virgos in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th through the 16th? Attachment in reverse. Victory. The World. The Temple path. And Patience in reverse. Oh, cool. Goldilocks is a Capricorn with a heavy Leo and Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini in my chart. Nice. See, I have my Capricorn in and my Pisces and what I do professionally, and Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My new numerology number is 11. So I'm doing exactly where I need to be. But I always get along with any zodiac sign. It's very rare that I don't. And I usually get down to, if someone's upset with me and that, I get down to like, what's going on, Clarify attachment in reverse and the World and the Temple path upright. The past. Take action. Comfort. Precocious. All right, Virgos. So in your reading, your action you need to take is, well, no, I'm pull it back. Virgos, your challenge here in your no contact situation is whether or not you want to give it attention, okay? Anymore. So you just trust yourself whether or not you do, because this is that past person that's coming back around to see whether or not you want to break this situation so that you clear it out, or if you want to sit back and relax and see it come towards you, because I feel like that's what's going to happen. Whoever this is, this past situation with this person, sorry, I keep on flipping the thing, hit it with my toe. Virgos, their action they're going to take towards you, your no contact person, is they're going to wanting to expand towards you. Yes, they watch you online and what you post and whatnot, okay, Virgos? So here in the near future, there's going to be a huge turnaround where you start feeling comfortable here in your life. And you're going to see whether or not you feel comfortable around them, Virgos, which is going to hit you to the next level. Of having some highs and lows with them. I get even in your finances, so this is a heads up. Fast changes are going to occur. So don't let his situation hit you in your bank account where you're feeling regrettable of how you're spending your money, okay? Because I feel as though you're going to be healing from this situation. Because you're going to find out that your desires don't match up with this no contact person, okay? And that's going to trigger you to say, hey, Virgos, do you want to heal from this situation? Or do you want to spend a lot of money and be regretful later? So choose wisely, Virgos, okay? I know you'll choose what's right for you, okay? I trust you, okay? So, Who's this no contact person in Virgo's reading? First card for females, second card for males. Virgos. Virgo females, this is a person that you walked away from the past. They haven't walked away from you either. Now walking away in reverse. It's because they still want to heal things between you two. Okay? Male Virgos, this is someone who holds you in their heart chakra. Never want to let you go. Never want to let you go. This is the person that also doesn't really show all their feelings about you. They hold back, but they still hold you very close to their heart. Going, oh, I still love and care for my Virgos. Okay? So what can Virgos take away from this reading? All right, Virgos, this is awesome for your reading. Valiant courage, take action with passion. You know what this means, right? Speak your truth without any hesitation or fear. Do you want them in your life? Tell them what you want and ask them if they want that same thing back. Because if they don't, you know your answer. It's better to know it than not know it and be led on to another day, another year in this cycle of no contact situation. It sucks, okay? It would suck. And your life and your time are precious, okay? And I feel like that's what you're going to do. You're going to see if you need to heal, mend, or release this situation. So trust yourself, okay, goofballs? That's your reading. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later, okay, Virgos? Now let's move on to Libras. I was about to say Leos. Leos already did your reading. Anybody from Aries, was it Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leos, now Virgos, you can rewind it back, okay? That way you're not waiting around for your reading if it's already been done, okay? I also will do 2 bonuses, okay, at the end in case you didn't get your reading, okay? All right, so what's coming up for Libras in their no contact situation with their person from November 10th through November 16th? Financial constraints, strategy, victory in reverse, door of spirit in reverse, and door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. Clarify financial constraints upright, and victory and door to spirit in reverse. Unfulfilled, angelic help, offering, and the rebel. I'm not going to lead you astray, Libras. There is no new start at all with your no contact person. Letting you know, because I'm not going to lead no Libra, nobody in general on in my readings. Okay, so Libras, you need to know that crystal clear. So let's dive if you want to know even further about your situation, okay? Your challenge here in the situation is to come up with a plan, okay? Because I feel like your entire focus too is going to be on your finances, especially if you're in financial constraints around this time. And feeling very unfulfilled in your career, your job, okay? You're no contact person. They're not going to be taking any actions to give you any attention, okay? Because they trust themselves of it not leading it to nowhere. Because they're paying attention to all the signs. This is why they're not going to feed the situation with you, Libras, okay? Males and female Libras, which is going to lead to a near future of no new start, no awakening here in this situation. But you guys figuring out individually and separately what your guys' needs are, okay? Which is going to go to the last stage of no new start again, but you guys breaking free from this situation. This is why you got the Rebel. That way you and this person no longer put the energy into this no contact situation anymore. So again, I don't see you Libras and your no contact situation come together with your no contact person at all, but moving finally on from it. So who is this person Libras are inquiring about in this no contact situation reading? First card for female Libras, second card for male Libras. Female Libras, this is a person that does not want to travel or relocate here towards you for a relationship. They've been making signs towards you. You're just needing to accept that's what it is, okay? Female Libras, that they don't want to travel or relocate to have a relationship with you, okay? That's that person. Now, male Libras, your person is not in a family dynamic, meaning they're not in a pre-made family, like with kids and whatnot. Yeah. The only reason why I say that is happy family in reverse is what you got. This is a person that doesn't even want like kids or a family, okay? Libra males. And I'm talking about that person, okay? What can Libras take away from this reading? Valiant courage, Libras, take action with passion. And it's simple, like I told, Virgos. Speak your truth without any hesitation or fear. Okay? Whether they get in contact with you or you contact them, so that way you know what they want, they know what you want. And if you guys are on the same pace, then you know. But don't spend any second, any moment still in a no contact situation and wishing for contact. When all you have to do is simply ask a question, so that way you can know whether or not to mend, heal, or release it. because I want you to trust yourself, but I also see and I trust myself of what's going on in the situation in your reading. You just need to trust yourself to exercise your free will. Okay? And I feel like you are, because you're going to understand through 3 transformations how to embrace your life and enthusiasm again instead of standing on the sidelines and expecting something different in your situation when you know that standing on the sidelines is just sucky. In order for happiness to come, you have to create that happiness within inside you first. And then guess what? It's like waves. You going with the flow and you nurturing more your stability. It'll be contagious around you, because when you're happy, guess what? You know the people you hang out with, you work with, you deal with, love it when you're happy too. Okay, so I hope this inspires you to not be in this no contact situation anymore. But whatever you choose will be correct, okay, goofballs, because like I said, I'm all about free will, right? That's your reading. Big hugs, Libras. I'll see you later. Now let's move on to Scorpio land. I know 16 Virgos, and I wish them all good luck. Yeah, I agree. I give anybody good luck is dealing with a no contact situation, because that's the worst kind of hesitation and fear combined it feels, other than just dealing with all stress is pretty equal, right? It's not really measured or metered unless you're looking at it in a scientific way. First, society does. So I'm not going to talk about it in a scientific way. Stress sucks. So is hesitation and fear and losing people. But we can always change it around so we can thrive more, right? It's just a choice. That's all it takes. All right, so what's coming up for Scorpios and their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to November 16th? Man holding a coin, cornucopia. Ooh, fifth chakra in reverse. Door to value. And woman holding a heart in reverse. Clarify man holding a coin upright. And door to value and chakra in reverse. Windfall. Caution. Work smart. Odd jobs. All right, so Scorpios, in your no contact situation with your person, your challenge is your wish fulfillment with them, okay? You just know what kind of wish fulfillment you want here in the situation with them, Scorpios. You want that relationship with them without that hesitation and fear, right? I'm talking to those Scorpio males and females in this reading, okay? Because here in this situation, things are going to come into a positive cycle between you two. So the actions they're going to take towards you is exercising caution but they're not going to be speaking and initiating that conversation with you. They're just going to make slow movement towards you, taking a one step at a time. Especially if you watch them on social media. And yes, you do watch them, Scorpios. Here in the near future, there's going to be a new beginning between you two. I'm focusing on your needs and in order for things to be cleaned up both professionally and personally in this new start between you two. Especially if you watch them on social media, Scorpios. Yeah, it keeps on coming up in your reading. It's what keeps on getting channeled in, Scorpios. So if you're not cleaning up your professional and personal life, Scorpios, you're needing to do that, okay? Because I get that with you a lot here in your reading with them. Okay? But Mary, what do you mean by cleaning up my professional and personal life? You have any addictions to substance abuse and alcohol? You know what to do with that. So it's not causing any hesitation or fear, because that's what it does. If you're in a professional situation that's compromising and imbalancing your whole damn life, Scorpios, if you want a direct answer, you need to clean it up. This person knows, Scorpios, this person knows. This is why they're being cautious around you. Okay? This is why they're not in contact with you. They know. This person's intuitive too, Scorpios. They're not no dummy like you, Scorpios. So here in the end, you're going to be looking into odd jobs here, where it brings in odd ways in order to bring stability back within inside you and balancing out your professional and personal life. So don't neglect your well-being, or you're going to be a very angry, aggressive person. Okay? So, what can, actually, you know what? Who's this person Scorpios are inquiring about in their reading? First card for female Scorpio, second card for male Scorpios. Female Scorpios, this is a person that is a homebody that takes good care of themselves and balancing their approach towards you. I'm talking about that person. I'm not talking about a sporadic person. Got journey. Rest and rejuvenation. Male Scorpios, this is a person that is not rich, but they're not going through financial constraints. So if you were wondering about their status in regards to money, there you go, weirdos. Who cares? You love them just for them, right? Or you wouldn't be coming to me about it. And I feel like you already know this. This is like someone that doesn't make a whole lot of money, but they don't go through financial constraints, okay? Talking about that person, okay? All right, so what can Scorpios take away from this reading? Clear the air. Because whatever you choose will be correct here in this situation. If you want to contact them, see where you both stand here. That way you're not spending any kind of moments of wasting your time and energy, because guess what, Scorpios, like I tell everybody else, your health and your time is precious, okay? Now, I try to make it my goal to at least live up to 300. It's always a possibility. It's a great aim for life. Not a lot of people are doing it. It'd be cool if I actually got up to 300. But you get what I mean? Even I know I can't forever, but I know to be in situations, and I've gone through not being in a no contact situation, Scorpius, to tell you this, it sucks. So don't stay up in there for very long. Learn that experience, then move on knowing that at least you know the answer you need to learn and figure this out. And I feel like you will, because success is going to expand your life next, because you're going to be going on to the next phase. And you'll just know what that next phase looks like, with or without them, okay? That's your reading, Scorpios. Hopefully it was so intense that you said, wow, I don't want to be stuck anymore. Okay? If it made you smile, then great. Because then you cause that balance within inside you to make a decisive decision about it. Either way, you need to do something about it, okay? The intensity is real. All right, let's go on to Sagittariuses. Sounds like me. I don't got broke. Yep. Goldilocks. And I definitely talked to a Taurus, and a Scorpio is the opposite of him, and I think he knows I get money. Be hush hush about your money. Believe it or not, that's how people really understand how to treat you. They'll either treat you above or below. Me, I don't. Because I know money comes and goes. Okay? People are going through some highs and lows, especially right now. Woohoo! But did you know the government shutdown is going to end? And a lot of people that are going through financial highs and lows, whether they get assistance or work for the government, there's finally going to be relief. It's going to be nice. All right, so what's coming up for Sagittarius is in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to November 16th. Storm, warning in reverse. That's a great sign. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. The Thinking Man. Cornucopia in reverse. And this 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Clarify, storm warning, and cornucopia in reverse. And the Thinking Man upright. slow, odd jobs, windfall, and loss. All right, Sagittarius. Let me be direct to you. You guys are not going to come together with you in your no contact situation. But what's great about it, once this ends, you're going to have a new beginning doing something else that you totally desire, okay? And moving towards, okay? This is why I say it. Your challenge in this no contact situation from November 10th to the 16th is really understanding if you envisionate this person having a life with this person, this no contact person. And seeing it crystal clear, okay? Because you and this no contact person is slowly going through getting over any kind of drama between you two. So they're going to take action towards you in order to understand what to do to transition this situation to the next level, which is going to lead to the near future where there's a positive cycle between you two, but there's no wish fulfillment between you two, okay? Which is going to lead you to understanding what you desire here in this situation. In order to end out this cycle with this no contact person, okay, Sagittarius, in order to keep movement towards what it is that you desire. And that is that committal relationship, is what I get in your reading, okay, Sagittarius is. No bullshit here, okay? So, who's this person Sagittarius is inquiring about in this no contact reading? First card for male Sagittarius is, second card for female Sagittarius is. Change it up. Yeah. Sagittarius males. This is that person that does not have a family, not a pre-made family, but does want a new beginning with you. Yes, they've been waiting on you, Sagittarius is. I'm trying to understand the situation between you two, okay? That's that person. Female Sagittarius is, this is a person that knows what they desire, very balanced around you and their emotions, definitely in their power to want to create something. So, female Sagittarius, let them know what's up, okay? So what can Sagittariuses take away from their reading? Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forth, Sagittariuses. Because there's other people around you that are willing to support what you want here, okay? That way you're not stuck in this no contact situation with this person, okay? So that's your reading, Sagittariuses. I really hope it helps. Big hugs, and I'll see you later. Now let's move on to Capricorns. All right, so what's coming up for Capricorns and their no contact situation with their person in November 10th through the 16th? Goddess of the Moon, Angel of Balance, Blossoming Abundance, the World, Strategy. Woo, Capricorns! Interesting read so far. Clarify Goddess of the Moon, upright alongside Blossoming Abundance and the World. Slow, precocious, work smart, and luck. All right, so Capricorns, in your no contact situation with your person, your challenge from November 10th to the 16th is to be balanced emotionally through any kind of highs and lows in here in the situation between your no contact person. Because in the situation, it's going to go slow. Okay, slow. Okay, Capricorns. Your person, what they're going to take towards you is they're going to go fast in and fast out towards you because they're trying to nurture all areas of their life. Which is going to lead to the near future of them watching you on social media. It's because they're trying to figure out a solution here, how to grow and expand the situation with you, Capricorns. You both may be working too much. I get with them too. There's going to be some kind of situation here in the end between you two where there's going to be a strategy here. That way, it leads to a more success and prosperity in the situation. I really feel like there's not going to be so much action on their part, Capricorns. It's what I feel. Because they're very fast about coming in and out towards you. They're have very much highs and lows in their life, including their finances. They're going to be spending their money on Capricorns to see if they're going to try to will you in. I feel uncertainty with this person of how they're doing things towards you, Capricorns. I get exercise caution with them, Capricorns, and being balanced in this situation. Just keep on trusting yourself, okay? So, who's this person Capricorns are inquiring about in this no contact reading? First card for females, Capricorn. Second card for male Capricorns. Female Capricorns, this is a person that exerts their energy a lot. That means they're very active, but they do have a big heart. Okay? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. That's not a bad card. Male Capricorns, this is definitely a person that's very active. It really doesn't take care of themselves all that much. You probably know them because I get it in your guys' reading Capricorns in general. This is a person that constantly is doing something, especially with working and doing all areas of their life. I don't see there is an ending here. I just feel like there's a strategy here in the end between you two. Through uncertainty, which is not bad. So what can Capricorns take away from this reading? Fellow travelers, support is around you. Okay? So you're making sure you have that support too with them. Because this will get you to redirect your energy towards them. Because you need to see if you guys are on the same page of supporting each other as you move forward with each other instead of it being a no contact situation, okay? Just know that me and other people too are supporting you around you, so you know, in case you ever need to come back. But I always say, trust yourself, okay? Rebalance, doing your power meditation, Capricorns, and your self-care, because you know what's best, okay, for you. Oh yeah, and that's your reading, Capricorns. I really hope it helps. I remember when I dropped out of school and I used to go to school and I couldn't handle everyone else's emotions. Like I always felt what other people's were thinking. Like I can't explain it, but it was always a difficult time to attend school and be around large groups of people. Empath. When you don't have family members that know what you're going through and you talk about it to other people, there's a good chance one out of the bunch will know exactly what it is. You're an empath. That means all it is, every human being is capable of feeling and having that empath capability. Some have it at higher rate than others. And you have it so that way you understand how to assess the situation with the person in order to soothe them and heal them. You've always had a very beautiful, nurturing, and healing energy within inside you that's been amplified. So that way you can assess the situation. Some people don't even get activated, or they use, say, their other gifts. Like I've met very empathetic people, very logical. Whoo! And you all find beautiful ways for solutions in order to navigate your journey. So no, nothing's more or less, but you're an empath. Your abilities are a little bit more higher than others. So what you do to make sure you don't feel overwhelmed by people and that is that power meditation and your self-care regimen. It can be that simple. What makes it difficult is if you ignore your triggers, okay? Especially if you're highly intuitive or an empath, okay? It's something I had to learn all on my own because I love my parents. But it was either one extreme to the other with them. It was either closed off or very controlling. So I never got the middle ground of what I needed to learn in that kind of way. But it was okay because I needed to learn different things and experiences at that time. And it took me a lot of healing to understand what it is I had to learn up until this point, but especially around that time where I thought it was very trauma. And yes, it was to any human being child, but to me, I started understanding on a deep soul level why everything fell the way it did. Because if it didn't, it wouldn't make me the wise and loving leader that I am today. And I never thought I would ever say that up until this point of what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're a very empathetic, empathic person. And all you need to do is start keep on nurturing your balance, but finding ways that that's enjoyable to expand on your gifts. Okay? Goldilocks. Let's move on to Aquariuses. So what's coming up for Aquariuses in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to November 16th? Patience in reverse. Deceit. Door to romance in reverse. Broken heart in reverse. And 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel upright. Yippee! There's a lot of good cards here. So clarify, patience in reverse, door to romance, broken heart in reverse. Luck. Slow. Precocious. Gossip. All right, so Aquariuses, your challenge in your no contact situation with your person from November 10th to the 16th is to exercise no deceit within inside and outside of you. So what does deceit look like outside of you? Giving into any kind of gossip, okay? Deceit within inside you is overthinking, anxiety and worry, depression, and paranoia, and all that stuff that throws you off balance like a mental prison, okay? So I'm telling you, that's your challenge, is to overcome any kind of deceit within this situation, okay? Because that's what's going to give you the luck to make actions to lead towards success and prosperity from this situation, okay? Because this person that you're in no contact with is not going to make any action towards you on a new beginning in romance, okay? They're putting things off for later, which is going to lead into the near future of you and the situation overcoming heartbreak, okay? Especially if you've been hitting financial lows, highs and lows, okay? You'll be overcoming that as well. because you're going to take back control, which is going to lead to the next stage of you using your intuition. And you're going to remember this reading too, because there is going to be buzz around this no contact situation, Aquariuses, between your no contact person, okay? And I don't feel like you're going to give into it, that deceit of it, of that gossip. So, who's this no contact situation with, Aquariuses? Who's this person Aquarius is reading that they have no contact with? First card for female Aquariuses, second card for male Aquariuses. This is a person that you had a new beginning in your personal life with, Aquarius females. Both of you spoke your truth with each other. That's that person. Male Aquariuses, this is a person that you had a huge evolution. You even feel like a deep spiritual connection with. The temple path. Soulmates, I get, male Aquariuses. Now, what can Aquariuses take away from this reading? Distant thunder, clear the air. So this means, Aquariuses, you know how you're going to clear the air with this person? You have to be decisive. Are you going to speak your truth to heal, mend, or release this situation? Okay? Because whatever you choose will be correct. Because that's when you're going to cross the next bridge. Either with or without them. Okay? That's your reading, Aquariuses. Hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later, okay? Now let's move on to Pisces, and then 2 bonus readings. And you're welcome, Goldilocks. Yeah, please be careful in driving too. There's crazy drivers out there. All right. All right, so what's coming up for Pisces in their no contact situation with their person, November 10th through November 16th? Man holding a heart in reverse toward to value. The Strength card in reverse, or Angel of Strength in reverse. Community in reverse. Action. Clarify, man holding a heart in reverse. Angel of Strength and community in reverse too. Health. partnership, silence, unlocking, all right, Aquariuses. Your challenge here in your no contact situation from November 10th to the 16th, your challenge to have a new beginning and focusing on your finances and career instead of this no contact situation. Because whoever this person you have no contact with needs to heal. Their action towards you is letting go of this partnership, which is leading to you guys moving into silence as you guys keep on wanting to building separately from each other. I really feel like this person doesn't have your best interests at heart, Pisces. So you're needing to zip your lip as you keep on moving forward, okay? This is not a nice person, Pisces. You need to know this so you keep on moving forward here in the near future, okay? And zip your lip. Because karma is going to hit them, Pisces. And it's going to help you navigate to the next stage, and that is taking action and balance so that way things are unlocking and opening up so more abundance comes towards you, Pisces. So you're moving away from this person. That way you're not being led on by this no contact person, okay? So heads up with that. Who's this no contact person Pisces inquiring about? First card for female Pisces, second card for male Pisces. Females, this is a person that it's not hostile, but they're not wanting to create an intimate relationship with you. They're very blocked off, emotionally unavailable, okay? Male Pisces, this is definitely a person that doesn't see friendship or romance at all. They don't act like they want a partnership. That's what's getting channeled in. I'm talking about that person, carrying connections in reverse. And no, they don't come hostile either. They just don't act like they want to be in a relationship, okay? So what can Pisces take away from their reading? Discovering truth, Pisces, you stand in the light of truth. So if you were doubting yourself here in the situation, you need to trust yourself. And know that I know what's going on in your situation too, okay? So you just need to trust yourself if you want to mend, heal, or release the situation. So you can cross to the next stage already, okay? Because now it's time to do it. Without any hesitation or fear, okay? You're ready to make that choice, all right? That's your reading, Pisces. Big hugs. Really hope it helps, okay? Like, share, and subscribe, okay? Now let's move on to the bonus readings. The first bonus reading is for male and female zodiac sign. And it's about anything you are inquiring about, anything at all. Oh, and someone was calling. Stupid thing. There we go. I gotta go to an appointment today. We all know that's fun, not? I love being a goofball about it. All right. Give me advice. Actually, give me one card for females. The first card, second card for males. Any advice and answer they need for any given situation they're coming towards me about now or any time after this life, about whatever situation they're inquiring about. Here's your answer, females. Don't get stuck in your situation because you're needing to savor your life, understanding your passion and pleasure to move out of your situation, okay? So have fun and savor your life with you and others that want to spend time with you, okay? Not getting stuck in a situation and waiting on somebody to tell you what you need to do, okay? So here's your sign. This is what you can do. Take back your free will in this situation, okay? Because there are other people that want to experience you, females, that support the hell out of you. Yeah. Okay. Now, males, here's your answer to your question, whatever it is. Time to release any kind of baggage. Simplify your life. Because guess what? Whatever that those burdens are, you don't need to carry it no more, okay? Travel lightly. Because, yeah, you got support around you too, including me. So, yippee! Let's move forward, okay? That's the bonus reading. For anything else for male and female zodiac signs. Now, let's move on to bonus readings for male and female zodiac sign leaders. We're going to check in your no contact situation so you're not up in that crap. Jeff West, boy. Yes, you can, as long as you put forth the effort. If you keep on coming towards me or 100 different kind of readers, all you're doing is second guessing yourself instead of putting that action towards it. So do it in balance, okay? Or you're never going to find that nice girl you want on before the holidays. All you're going to be doing is investing in a mental prison, going to every single reading and hoping that someone will tell you exactly what you need to hear. Okay? And then hoping that comes true. So trust yourself. Have fun going out in the community, getting to know somebody, going to a nice event. That's how you meet people. Okay? No bullshit. Didn't have to do a reading for you. Just need to let you know that. Trust yourself. You're not going to hear that much from any other readers, okay? Unless they have to, well, I don't know what other readers do. I don't watch readers anymore. I used to know what it's like to invest in a mental prison of someone else's influence when you find out it was all bullshit. It's okay. We all have to experience it, right? So I don't want you to be bullshitted around. I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to know. Trust yourself. If you're ready to go out and have fun, go out and have fun. Go to those holiday events. You'll meet somebody that enjoys the same thing you do doing those holiday events, you know? There's different ones depending on what community you're in, okay? Sometimes they do light shows, especially around Christmas. I know Halloween they did. Man, if they had more haunted houses here and doing those kind of events, I know they do in the West Coast. I would have to look more in the East Coast outside of my town to do that. But yeah, there's different kinds of things you can go to. So look in your neck of the woods. You can even go to wine tasting. And if you like wine tasting or beer tasting, you meet somebody there that you connect with, you know? Just if you don't want to get too drunk, keep it at 2-drink minimum. That way you're getting to know the person. And if you know that 2-drink minimum is going to make you a little too tipsy, make it a 1-drink minimum. Sip on it, get to know the person, you know? You're welcome, Jeff. Big hugs. Glad you came up on my channel, okay? All right, last zodiac sign readings. We'll start with females and then male zodiac sign leaders. So what's coming up for female zodiac sign leaders and their no contact situation with their person in November 10th through November 16th? Excuse me, the thinking man. Envy. Healer of the Ages in reverse. Man holding a coin in reverse. And 5th chakra upright. Whoo, I'm shook just even seeing this card. That's a communication card. What? Clarify the thinking man upright and healer of the ages in reverse alongside man holding the coin in reverse. Unfulfilled. Angelic help. Offering. And the teacher. All right. All right. Female zodiac sign leaders. Your person is watching, your no contact person is watching on social media, okay? They're coming towards you wanting help and trusting that there's help here in the situation. Yes, this person is not healed. Your no contact person, okay? They're very exhausted actually here in this situation, coming towards you for that help. Even seeking that help through their own spirituality here in this situation. So your challenge through your no contact situation is healing any kind of lack through this situation. Okay? Especially if you're wanting more to come out of it. You're here not to invest in this situation, but invest in yourself, in your own happiness, okay? Because between you two, you're going to have an understanding that this is an unfulfilled situation, okay? What it's going to lead to in the near future of you both being called to be assisted by your spirit guides, because things are going to feel upside down here in the near future with this person, okay? I get they're going through instability too, like financial constraints, female zodiac sign leaders. So you're being guided here not to give in to lack in this situation, okay? Or wanting more out of this situation, all right? I feel zodiac sign leaders, you're going to come out as the victor, because you're going to learn that a lot from this situation with you and this no contact person, which is going to get you to communicate it to help others around you, okay? Because you're going to understand and advocate that how unfulfilling it really is to be in a situation with somebody that you're in no contact with. This person is really stubborn about coming towards you, female zodiac sign leaders. Because they're needing to heal a lot, and it has nothing to do with you, female zodiac sign leaders, okay? So, who is this person female zodiac sign leaders are inquiring about in their no contact reading? Female zodiac sign leaders, this is a person that gets a lot of attention, okay? Whatever they do in life, on or offline, but it never reaches to any kind of wish fulfillment that they have. They may get all the attention in the world, but it never reaches to any stable wish fulfillment in their life. It's because they have to embrace getting rid of the old ideology. And it has nothing to do with you. You were just around to try to get them through things in life, and they were just using you in a half-assed way to do that. So you don't need to give in any your time or energy to them, okay? Female zodiac sign leaders. If I were you, I wouldn't. If I were you, I would embrace this as a new start to teach others around you, like I have. I don't identify as a female zodiac sign leader, but went from one leader to another, from one human being to the other, female zodiac sign leaders. You advocating and to get out of this kind of situation with a no contact person, you telling your story is what's going to empower and inspire others to not be stuck in their no contact situation anymore. For them to trust themselves and being decisive to take it to the next level. Because who wants to invest in a mental prison for any second of any moment of any time of the day, you know? So what can female zodiac sign leaders take away from this reading? Choose your path. All is possible, female zodiac sign leaders. It's going to lead to faraway places, getting ready for new horizons. So whatever you choose will be correct. You got to just choose. And I'm trying to advocate for you to be open to using your free will so you can just choose. Because some people forget it when they're knee deep in these situations that they have that choice. You don't have to leave it up to somebody else to do it. You can do it at any time, okay? And you remind people around you they can too as well. And they'll never be stuck in any given situation for very long, okay? So that's your reading. Big hugs. See you later, okay? Now let's move on to the male zodiac sign leaders. And I'll be the ending of the bonus reading. All right, so what's coming up for male zodiac sign leaders in their no contact situation with their person in November 10th to the 16th? The thinking man in reverse. Envy. Deceit in reverse. Woo, that's a great sign. Hostilities. And cornucopia. Clarify. The thinking man in reverse, deceit in reverse, and hostilities upright. Offering, parenthood, money manager, and luck. All right, so your challenge in your no contact situation, male zodiac sign leader, is envy, lack, jealousy, all that empowering your stuff in order to do something different, okay? So you're not stuck up in there through the situation because you're being guided to. Now, the person you're in no contact with, their actions towards you is no deceit, but they're nurturing themselves in order to work towards their goals. So no focus, no action towards you, okay? At all. Especially, I'm talking about from November 10th to the 16th, okay? Which leads into the near future of block money flow towards you, male zodiac sign leaders. There'll be some hostilities around you, and you'll know if they're hostile because they'll be in your face, okay? But I also get block money flow here in the near future. On to the next phase. Sorry, the next stage. Okay. There'll be some kind of wish fulfillment here. And that is you not getting stuck up in your head anymore. Especially about this situation. Because you're going to, your perspective, you're going to understand that your perspective was holding you back to your own growth and your own luck. So you had to get through this saboteur, self-sabotage energy that you were in. Not just about your life, but about this situation with this person that you're in no contact with, okay? You had to learn how to trust yourself, male zodiac sign leaders. In order to learn how to trust others, especially this person that you're inquiring about. So, who is this person the male zodiac sign leaders are inquiring about? One card, please. This is a person that didn't have love options like you thought they did. This is a person that chose to be emotionally stable through this situation by focusing on their home life, their family life. Jason possibilities in reverse. This is someone that you have a lot in common with too. Like a kindred spirit. Someone you envisioned having a relationship with. That is emotionally and available. That can be vulnerable. You know this person, male zodiac sign leaders, okay? Now, what can male zodiac sign leaders take away from this reading? Distant thunder, clear the air. So trust yourself to do so, whether you need to clear this situation, this person out, or what's going on inside you. And I feel like that's what you're going to do, because you're going to trust that there's a divine plan here. Even if you have to go about it alone, with or without them, you get what I mean? So, that's your reading, male zodiac sign leaders. Really hope it helps. That's the end of all the readings that I just did. And if you stuck around this far, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't forget to share this out so that way people know what's going down on my channel. Okay? And yeah, I greatly appreciate me. Especially if you're thinking about wanting to donate and that, you can just share this out on your social media platforms. That would greatly help out too, okay? It's due the update on what's going on my channel. The next lives are on Thursdays and Saturdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Watch them at any time, okay? And I do zodiac sign and non-zodiac sign readings on my channel. I'm just giving more love to the zodiac signs because it's their turn, okay? If you want more of the non-zodiac sign readings, they're on my channel in my playlist. It's very easy to find, okay? It'll say live for all. I also do classes, free classes on my channel, especially if you have any abilities and want to upgrade. to the mystic perspective about all the elements and all that good stuff. So check it out and become that seeker, okay? And have fun. Also, you can check out my website, mysticoraclemary.com. And I hope you have a wonderful start of your week. And I'll see you next time on Thursday, okay? Please take care. Have an awesome rest of your day, too. Bye for now.